Welcome to English 7 Week 4. Our lesson for this week is active and passive voice, definitions, and when to use. What is the difference between these sentences? Is the subject doing the action? In the second sentence, what is the subject? Is it the one doing the action? The voice of the verb tells whether the subject of the verb performs or receives the action. It is the who or what that is doing the verb's action in a sentence. We use the active voice when the subject is the doer of the action. We use the passive voice when the subject is the receiver of the action. When do we use the active voice? Active voice is more direct and vigorous, easier to understand, and less work for the reader and listener. It puts more emphasis on the doer of the action. When do we use the passive voice? Passive voice is appropriate for typical situations. You can also use passive voice when you want to avoid direct responsibility. When the doer of the action isn't known or not relevant, you must use the passive voice. We also use the passive voice for emphasis. Here are the forms of the verb used in the active voice. In the passive voice, we use the be verb plus the past participle form of the verb. How to identify the voice used? Find the verb and ask who or what performed the action. If the who or what that performed the action is at the beginning of the sentence is active. Look for the word by, which is often an indication of the passive voice. More active and passive voice lessons coming up, so watch out!